Train. And look at what I got. So you know my Kuromasimon, right? Just in case you don't know who I'm talking about. That little purple shell, this thing right here. Kurosarimon. Ended up digivolving him, or it, into Cyberdramon, which is what one of the original Digimon that I wanted. Um, his ultimate form is going to take some time, but I mean his mega form is going to take some time. But I got Cyberdramon, man. I don't really care. Cyberdramon, hell yeah, Cyberdramon. So where we're gonna go? We're gonna go with Nanako's Underground. The government client government Nanako Underpass. Can we even get to the damn underpass? That's a special place we got to get to. I'll explain it all details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nanako, basically the bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrime, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi Police Force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency, sort of like an ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock the gate in Nanako Underpass. Seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch that can't be opened. Well, you know about the Nanako Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nanako's public utilities such as power, cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with the plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not too distant future. Underneath Nanako there is a vast complex tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. So one of these entrances is a place where the gate we need to unlock is. The password protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason and no one has been able to open it since. They contracted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If need be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems to be something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a feeling about it and then didn't want to open up the gate, but the gate, I see, so the buck passed down to Karimi, yeah. Dude. All this unnecessary dialogue. You just could have just told me just to go straight to the damn gate, you know. I mean, damn. Yeah. Can we just go already? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just tell her to hurry up and come on. Oh boy. I'm gonna just let y'all read this. Just pause it if you really want to read it. I really don't feel like doing all this reading. They do a bum job when it comes to all this. Can I just go, please? Thank you. They do not know when to stop. How the hell do I get underground? Okay. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see connect jump to it? Oh, here it is. What happened? The connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some type of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the jump properly. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform the connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes later. 1 hour later. Well, damn. Several hours. He literally held his hand up for several hours. I'm pretty sure it's just a figure of speech 100 years later. Oh, wow. Oh, looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks onto it, and to locations target digital space and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, you can when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, and even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time, put a step, man, can we just shut the hell up and just get the thing over with? Damn. We're going on like 15 minutes of damn reading. That's an entire video. Just go, man. Damn. Alright. Now what I need to do is I need to get Gatomon back up to level 37, because that's the level that Gatomon was at when I was able to do the DNA Digivolution with Aquilamon. Seedramon has to get to level 30. Okay, hacking skill, copy and paste. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you will be able to continue. Was it a colorless base around here? Kind of wish I was still going up against those Tyrannomon and in that other dungeon, but the dungeon didn't save, so I couldn't do anything. Hmm? Seems like you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. But it must have been easy for you given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of Digimon or an eater in there? I see. It's strange to see just a small section of a labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are collected. There are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies an undaunting landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. It is well known that Sosei Takagi, advisor of Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great Feng Shui city. It said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chive from Mount Fuji and Tokyo Bay and Edo Castle. Of particular, you know what? Who really gives a damn? I understand about the north, south, east, west. You know, the great Digimon. You know, he kind of exposed that in Digimon Tamers. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, in Feng Shui, those directions are though to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect the Buddhist temples, Kanjei, Zoshishi, Shinoto, Shinto shrines, Asakusa, and Hate, you'll find they cross right inside old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines. The radio control towers dot northeast and southwest. You can say we finished what the Tenkai started. Viewed from eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you are standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. That one is believed to emanate from Mount Fuji and is supposed to be run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing perpetuously. It is really a particular thing going on down here. What's going on with this? Dude, can we just end this already? Can we literally just end this fucking... Yeah, we could. Now shut up. Man. Jeez. The talking. Are we done yet? God. So much damn talking. Might as well just see what I'm dealing with here. There's no monsters I can encounter. These blocks, so we gotta go around. Yeah, of course, it says like that. You're going up into Roppongi, which would mean, you know, this reminds me of something else I heard about. Dude, if she starts talking about this, I swear I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna just skip it. Lord, it's a lot of fucking talking in it. Like, they should not have put this much dialogue in the damn game. Literally. Standing on the border of the municipality. You go any further and you'll be in central government territory. It's a hive, we best not joke. feeling me intrigued though. That's the hell of a thing to stumble into just walking inside that tunnel. We weren't we aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we were used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up before, after all, I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it's probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we do already. Let just the detective. Let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are best left to others. You're curious about what exactly is going beyond where you stop? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was the Kamishio Research Lab, of all things. Oh, don't be dense. I told you it's an area under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a tighter relationship than we previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. It's just a guess on my end, but I imagine that Kamishiro, it was Kamishiro that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could actually serve as ace in our hole later when the time comes to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details. Yeah. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why chemistry, yeah, whatever. How about you just walk through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? Oh, God, they do that. They talk too much. They literally talk too much. They talk too much. Like, God, they literally speak